And we're live, baby. Best Ball Barbecue. We are back, and it's day number. I don't even remember. That's totally on me. I was literally. So for those of you who are watching after the fact, I said 7:30 because I scheduled the stream in when I was on Eastern time because I was still in DC when I scheduled the stream. So I think I tweeted out 7:30. So I think there's still people that are like gonna hop in here like an hour away because I scheduled it for 7:30 Eastern time. So in my head, I was like, okay, 7:30 Eastern. Totally forgot about like the time change. And so now we're live. And I literally looked, I don't know why, because like, what did I say on Twitter? I said 7:30 Central. So there's a lot of people who are probably gonna, I'll have to tweet out that I'm live right now because whatever. That's on me. Time change got me, but we're here. We'll just go live right now. I said 7:30, but yeah, we're here. I saw 12 people waiting in the thing. So we are live. We're gonna do some drafts today. Obviously, we're gonna do some fast puppies. It's great to be back. I haven't. This is like the first time I've had a break from like live stream since the NFL draft. So really excited to be back with the chat with everybody. We're gonna hit some drafting. We're gonna do some trivia. But before we do any of that, it feels so good to be back, guys. Let's hit the intro. Everything to start. Let's go around. All right. Sorry, I'm gonna send out a quick tweet real quick because I'm gonna tell everyone that I'm live right now. Live right now because my mind can't comprehend time zone changes. Come hang. There we go. Okay. Tweet is sent. God, what a crazy day, ladies and gentlemen. What a absolute insane day. Who do we got in here? We got Thad, Runner, Troy. We got Anthony, David. How are we all doing today? Again, my apologies. Again, I technically said 7:30, but the stream was set up for 6:30, so we'll see. Half the people probably whatever. But God, I don't know. Like, are we allowed to do the Trump voice on stream today? Like, oh my, it's literally. There we go. Insane stuff going on today. Like, unbelievable. All the newbies in the lobbies have these fast puppies crazy. Ooh, I'm excited to hop in. I literally haven't drafted in like 4 days. Like, it's been a while since I drafted, so I'm ready to get back on the saddle, baby. Ready to get back on the saddle. Okay, let's do some trivia. We'll hit some housekeeping things obviously soon too, but let's do this first. 2023 Roadrunners name every running back to score 15 plus PPR fantasy points in 5 or more games during the regular season 2023. Okay. Let's start with McCaffrey. There we go. We'll go Derrick Henry. There we go. Who's another 10? Who else would probably Breece Hall? There we go. 9. I'm just trying to go through the ADP. All right. So I'll go CMC, Breece. I'm sure Bijan is in here. Be my guess. Yep. Breeze on Beast. I don't know if Taylor did it. Did Taylor? Let's put him. He might have done it. Okay, there we go. Taylor, Achan probably. There we go. Mostert's probably the other 10. That's probably who it is. Oh, Mostert's not the 10. Who's the other 10? Okay, so it goes Achan, comes back around. So we got Derrick Henry, Achan, ETN. I think ETN actually might be the 10. He had a really sneaky good year. Oh, okay, he's the 9. ETN, Kyron, I see that in the chat. That's a good guess. There we go. He's the 9. Let me get my shoes in the tree. You guys want the Trump voice? We'll do it. ESPN. I'll get to the ESPN after this. We'll talk about that. Obviously, let me see how many people we got in the league. Okay, let's keep rolling along with this. Let's just start thinking through guys. I'm sure Zach Moss did this. Oh, he did not do it. Okay, H.N. only did 5. Interesting for a guy going at the 2-3 turn, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see. Let me run through it. Let's go Kamara, another 9. Okay. I'm just gonna go through each division. Okay, Bucks. White might be the guy here. Yeah, Rashad White. There we go. Ha. My favorite guy to draft. Okay, let's go through. Let's go with Saquon. There we go. Let's go. Swift is probably in here. He had some good games. Swift. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Okay, we got Giants, Eagles, Commies. Brian Robinson's probably in here. Ooh, Brian Robinson not in here. That's surprising. I thought he for sure he'd be in there. Pollard. Okay, Pollard's in there. There we go. Okay, let's go. Pacheco. I see James Cook in the chat. That's a good one. Did Pacheco? Oh no, we're good. Okay, Pacheco, James Cook. I don't know if Eckler PPR he might have got in here. I think Eckler got in here because it's full point PPR. Yeah, he got in there. Okay, yeah, he got 5. Okay, Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders. Did Jacobs have that many good games? I don't think he did. I'm gonna stay away from that. I think Aaron Jones had some good games. Oh, Aaron Jones not in here. Okay. You guys think Jacobs? Okay, let's go. We'll go Jacobs here. We'll go Jacobs. Okay, there we go. Good guess. Okay, Ramondre maybe. So let's go. We got all the Dolphins, Bills, Pats, and then Jets. We got Brees. Let's go Bears. None of the Bears guys probably. Vikings. That would be none of the Vikings guys. Lions. Oh, Gibbs. What are we doing? Gibbs and Montgomery probably did that too. There we go. Okay, both the Lions guys. Okay, we're good there. Let's see here. Okay, I'm trying to go through the divisions. Let's go. Kenneth Walker. You think Kenneth Walker did this? He kind of had a weird year. I don't think Kenneth Walker. So we got Connor, probably not. I don't think he played at that many games because he missed most of the season. So Connor, probably not. McCaffrey, Kenneth Walker, and then the last one would be who am I missing? Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams. We got Kyron. Okay. Or like I feel like I'm missing. I feel like Ramondre probably did it, right? He had to have. Oh, he didn't. God damn it. Okay. Oh, I feel like I'm like missing a division in my head. What other division could I be missing? Let's see. Singletary. That's a great guess. That's the division I'm missing. Singletary. Okay. Let's go Singletary. Oh my God, he didn't do it? Connor did a mix-in. Kenneth Walker did do it. Najee Harris. Okay. Okay, yeah. We probably should have got those. I said Connor and Walker. I didn't get I should have got Mixon. That was a miss. I didn't go through that division in my head. I probably would have said I'm surprised Gus Edwards didn't do that. He scored like 13 TDs, but he didn't get it. And then DQ says Gus Edwards. Did you see the Trump assassination attempt? Yes, I did. It was like I was at the gym working out with a buddy. I literally landed, went straight to the gym, and they had like the TV on there. They always have like the news or something on there, right? And I'm looking at the TV, and here let's switch to the drafting real quick. So I'm looking at the TV and I just see like Trump. I always saw was Trump. It was like right when it happened. I always saw was Trump injured at rally. I was like, did he like fall down? Like I was like, oh, this isn't gonna be good for like the Biden falling down, whatever stuff. That was the first thing I thought of. And then I like see like the blood on his like his face and his ear. I'm like, what happened? So I immediately go on Twitter and I see the video. I'm like, oh my God, like this is like crazy. I want to know more details. Sounds like the shooter is, again, this is allegedly, obviously I don't want to like misquote, but sounds like the shooter is dead. Shooter's dead. Other people are injured. Like crazy, like insane. So like, I mean, obviously I hope you want everyone to be okay, right? So that's like kind of where my first thing is going, but unbelievable scenes today. And I said again, I want to preface this by saying this for people watching live and the people that are watching after the fact who are going to watch this. If I do the Trump voice today, it is purely for entertainment purposes only. As we always say, it is nothing political. It's only entertainment purposes only. Okay. So if you're a Trump person and you get mad at me because I did it, whatever. If you're the other way, like whatever. I always want to say it's purely entertainment purposes. I'm definitely going to use it at one point today because I'm not strong enough not to do it. So I'm going to preface that, but right now, you got it. Okay. Also, too, like the stream while you're at it. Hopefully, you don't lose any subs today. So, we did get to 750. I'm really happy that here. Okay, let's hop into draft and then we'll talk about some stuff. Okay, we're gonna do fast puppy. It's gonna be a 20-second clock. Let's just hop right in. We're gonna do one draft. I don't feel like multi-tabling today, so we're gonna hop in 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are in. Waiting on 8. Perfect. This is perfect. And is this I forgot to check my 2024. I think these are my 2024 exposures, like my all draft exposures, which is what I want them to be. Let me just double check here. I forgot to do that live because I came on the stream really fast. Let me double check 2024 season exposures. So like CD Lamb should be at 7. Let me search up CD. Yeah, I think these are my 2024s. These are my 2024. Okay, good. Jamar Chase. Yep, perfect. Okay, we're good. We're good. Who do we got in here? We got, let's see, Anthony Borat. I don't know who Borat is. We got Dev. Is that all we got in here? Sheesh. Sheesh. But there we go. Okay, we hit all that. Okay. Someone asked about the ESPN League earlier. Who was that? That was Will, right? Will asked about the ESPN League. We have, let me see how many people we got in here. In the ESPN League, I think we have 2 spots left. Don't quote me on that, but I think we have 2 spots left in the ESPN League. So again, if you want to get in that league, I think I've sent a link to everyone. Yeah, we have 2 spots left in our ESPN Redraft League. It's on ESPN because it's for the memes. It's for the memes, okay? So it's going to be $25. $25 to join. First play, it's the prize breakdown is going to be something like it's going to be like most of the money goes to first. Second will get, probably like profit around $50, so they'll probably get like 75, and then whoever scores the most points will get like $25. Okay, so that's kind of what the breakdown is what I'm thinking. If you want to get in the ESPN League, all you have to do is DM me on Twitter. Let's go Chase here. I need to get more Chase. All you have to do is DM me on Twitter to get in the league, or you can email me at this email that I'm putting in the chat right now, 6belowshow@gmail.com. This email right here on the screen, 6belowshow@gmail.com. That's where you can get in the league if you want to. Again, $25. There's 2 spots left. 2 spots left. If I'm looking at this right, we got James in here. We got Will. We got Kazi, Anthony, Jason. I forget. I don't know who some of the other people are. We have Thad, Seth, A-Rod. So we got Mr. Meat. So we got a lot of people from the community in the league already. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. Single quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, 2 flexes, and a defense. That's what we're rolling with. It's like, this is nostalgia league. That's why we're not doing it on Sleeper. It's supposed to be like 2015 fantasy. You know what I mean? We're going for that kind of vibe. So if you want to get in, that's where you can either email me or DM me on Twitter. Okay, that's out of the way. What else do we have to talk about? I feel like there's so much. Somebody mentioned the girlfriend video. Girlfriend video was great, by the way. Team turned out better than I thought it would. I'm disappointed that the girlfriend video, my girlfriend drafting, doubled up the wheel video. And like, I was really excited about the wheel video. Like, I was pumped for that. So I'm sad that we did it. I'm sad that she doubled up like the one piece of content I was actually really pumped about. The wheel video got 170 views. The girlfriend video from last night got 51 likes and 318 views. So that's crazy. That's crazy. I also realized in the wheel video I can't do math. So thanks for everyone that pointed that out. I appreciate that. But yeah, go check out the video of my girlfriend drafting. That was hilarious. The next goal we have, again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, consider tossing a sub for me, because at 1,000, our next goal is 1,000 subs, which Memphis Young's going to be handing out he's going to be giving away a free year of the Dynasty Warzone Patreon. He's going to come back on this channel in a shiesty to draft, and he's going to get you in a Dynasty Warzone Patreon league, listener Patreon league. So that's going to be awesome. Awesome stuff that Memphis decided to do. Maybe we'll have to do like an 900 sub goal, or like 850, something like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird because maybe we'll do like 800 or something, like something small, because we're only like 50 subs away from that. But if you have any ideas for like an 800 sub goal, drop it in the chat. Let's go Waddle here. Let's get another receiver. Chasing Waddle feels good. Also, too, this is the other thing I want to mention. If you saw my tweet today about me drinking the beer out of the straw, that was purely for baiting purposes. I literally did that to get a reaction out of, because I realized how insane it was. So like, and it worked, because like normally my tweets get somewhere from between like probably like 300, 400 views, something like that. This one's at like 1.5K right now with like a ton of comments from like people who don't follow me. So I was really happy that my my clickbait or like baiting tweet did so well. So some of the comments are hilarious. So I'm really happy about that. Really happy about that. That so many people fell for the bait. If you actually think I drink beer out of a straw, then I have I have less faith in you than I thought I would. I didn't even think it would do that well. Like I was like hoping that this would happen, but I wasn't 100% sure. I wasn't 100% sure, but I'm really happy that it got the reaction that it did because I was really proud of that one. So, Omega King, what a sicko. I'll pull up the tweet here in a minute. Okay, who are we thinking here? I like Neighbors. I mean, this just feels like a good click. I would like to be overweight on Neighbors. Henry's creeping up in ADP. He was 33 for a while. Now he's 30 and a half. So I'm glad we were clicking Henry while he was a little bit lower. Let's pull up the tweet. Let's pull up the tweet here just so I can. So if you haven't seen it and you don't follow me on Twitter, also consider giving me a follow on Twitter if you would be so kind. Let's go to profile. Here we go. Okay, this is the tweet. This is the tweet. Enjoying a nice. I was at the airport, enjoying a nice airport beer. You can see I'm drinking it out of a straw, and it has 1.7K, 18 likes. I'm gonna toss a like on my own tweet and 14 replies. Like if we just go in the replies, like Anand was the best. Anand was the best. Anand had a couple more replies. Jason was like, makes it hit faster. He was like, Jason, we need you recording Wake and Take, not supporting whatever the hell this is. This is a free country. It won't be for long if we allow nonsense like this. We had some other good ones. Let's see here. Yeah, Ryan was on there. This one was funny. Cancer me the chapstick. Totally get it. That was funny. Straw is crazy. Yeah, a lot of people. We had a couple people agreeing with me though, and it was literally bait. It was not a real thing. It was 100% bait. So yeah, really fun though. That was. I'm glad that it did numbers like I was hoping it would. But okay, I think we're all caught up now. I think we're all caught up. We had a lot of stuff to hit. It was a crazy day, just like in general. I keep like going on Twitter because I want to see if oh wait, never mind. Because I want to see kind of what obviously there's more news to come out about this whole Trump thing, which it's like whatever side you're on, it's like this feels like a where were you moment. You know what I mean? Like where were you when like what like some like where were I feel like one of the ones was like where were you for like the Hudson, the plane landing thing, Boston Marathon, like stuff like that, like to bring to relate to sports, where were you for like the LeBron block, Malcolm Butler and etc. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things where it's like, I'm bringing sports into it too. Obviously, they're not the same tragedies that the other two are. I don't want to lump those two together, but it's just a where were you moments for whatever it is. But like this feels like a where were you moment. Like a lot, like where were you? Like one I always remember was like where were you when you got the news that Kobe in the helicopter had passed away. Like I remember exactly where I was when I got that news. Like this feels like one of those things where it's just so crazy. Like it's unbelievable. So I kind of want to say if there's any news that you guys see, I like to stay updated on it because it's still unfolding. So okay. Now we're back to drafting. Here we go. 3 wide receivers start from us. Guys I'm looking at, ETN. I want to click more Pacheco. I need to be more overweight on Pacheco. He just feels like a guy like it's just like he's kind of a victim of the range that he goes in because I love clicking ETN. I like clicking Terry. Higgins usually falls in a lot of drafts, so I like clicking him as well. Looking at some other stuff here. Like McBride's another guy I want to be more overweight on. Like I would like to be it's just hard to be like, overweight on all of these guys. Like I like clicking all these guys. I like this range here. So maybe I just need to start like reaching on some of those guys. But let's see here. What are we thinking? Here? Like, I want to click ETN. The fact that I only have 12% of my 2024 drafts is like I want to have like 15 plus, but I want to have more Pacheco as well. I want to have more McBride. I'm going to click McBride. He's the one where I feel like I really need to get more of. He could just have a crazy season. He could have a nuts season. BP, what's going on, baby? I haven't seen it. It's like I feel like it's been a while since I'm like it. I only missed like 2 streams, but it feels like so much longer than that. So okay. Also, too, let's set a like goal for a second stream. How many likes are we at right now? Let's double check that. We are usually I say 30, so let's do 30 likes. We're at 13 right now. I'll go like it on my second account, help you guys out if you want to see a second stream. 30 likes if you guys want to see a second draft. Now, I always say stream, but if you want to see a second draft, toss a like on the video on the stream. I'll go like it on my other account real quick. There we go. Boom. There we go. Also put the poll in the chat as well. That usually helps some likes. If you liked the stream. There we go. All right. Poll in the chat. All right. Cool. All right. One pick away here. Definitely not Jacobs. Richardson's a guy who I would like to, kind of just take a swing on. James Cook, another guy I'm underweight on. I feel like I'm going to be underweight on him anyway. Holding so much Ray Davis. I don't love any of these receivers. Let's go Richardson here. Let's go Richardson. What draft tool are you using? I'm glad you asked that question because I should probably switch my overlay, DQ. We are using the bestballoverlay.com overlay. And again, we've had it for about a week now, I think, maybe a little earlier than that. But we are using bestballoverlay.com. We are partnered with them. If you use code PPR Tyler on the site, again, the link for that is in the description of this live stream. If you use my code PPR Tyler, and that is all caps PPR Tyler, you get it's $30 a month if you don't use a code. It's $20 a month if you use my code, and it's freaking awesome. Like I've been saying, it's really, really cool to just track your exposures. Like at the very least, like now, like if you had watched me in the past, like you'd always see like I'm going back and forth between a couple tabs, typing in players, especially with the fast drafts too. Like it can be hard. I'm like, oh, how much exposure do I have on this player? And then deleting that, and like how much exposure do I have on this player? And like typing that in really fast. It's so much easier to go on here. It's all right here. You have the week 16, the week 17 matchups. It shows you if you like, so like you see like the line under Indy that tells you that it's a week 16 correlation with my quarterback that I've already drafted. It has the brackets for the thing, like so you see like the Indy here for week 17 with neighbors, and like Richardson, you obviously see Tennessee, so all the Tennessee players are going to be underlined. Shows you the dome. It shows you the over under for the Vegas over under for both those games. So that's freaking awesome as well. And there's like a completely other thing too, where like if I go here, I can show you here. Let me log in real fast. You can go here and you can like analyze your portfolio. You can make your own rankings. That is a ton easier to do as well. There's just so much cool stuff. So like I can go here. Here, let me switch back here over real quick. Give me 2 seconds and I'll show you. I'll pull this tab up while I do it. So you can here. Let me pull up my CSV, and it's super easy. And I don't think it does not work on the app. It's just desktop for right now. I don't think it does not work on the app. But like here, so like if we look over here. It's like you can analyze your portfolio, right? You can look at, so if I go to exposure, I can type in, let's say I want to know how much Xavier Legette and let's say Bryce Young teams, like that stack. How much of those combinations do I have? I have 22 of those combinations. It shows me all those teams. You can see your closing line value. So like this team had -17, like this had, so like it'll show you like the closing line value based on the ADP from today and where the pick you got them in that specific draft. So like I was drafting Tajay Spears at pick 131. His ADP today is 110. So I got a 20 closing line value, ADP value on him. So like it's you can mess around in this forever. It's freaking awesome. They got graphs that are coming soon. Like I cannot recommend this tool enough. And my favorite part about it is it just looks so clean. Like look how clean it looks. You don't have all this stuff in the middle right here that maybe some other tools have. It just like looks clean. Which is like my favorite part, because I'm a weirdo where like part of the reason I don't play on drafters that much, and I've never played on DraftKings, it's just so clunky. Like I want to have like a good experience when I'm drafting. So that's why I do. That's why I use this tool, because it looks genuinely so clean. And that might sound weird, but like that's just a personal thing for me. I got like an OCD thing for that. But so yeah, cannot recommend it enough. We're doing Rachaad White here. That's an easy click for me, especially past ADP. He's fallen more and more every day. I regret taking him as early as I used to be, but yeah. So there we go. That was my ad read for Best Ball Overlay. But my girlfriend did an ad read for yesterday. I forget who I was in the chat when that video was live, and I forget who said who. I think it was I forget who said it, in the chat, but they're like, she's doing ad reads like she's a seasoned vet, like whatever. But that was funny. So okay. I feel like I was talking really fast there. I'm off some pre-workout still right now, so I'm still in that mode. I think people still think I'm streaming at 7:30 because I don't know. How many likes are we at? We are at 19 likes. 19 likes. Again, 30 for a second draft. If we can get to 30. Okay. We've caught back up. All right. Ooh, Schefter just tweeted about it. About the Trump thing. Sworn by Secret Service. Boom, boom, boom. The shooter and one bystander are confirmed dead. Oh my God! So a bystander. That's really sad. Sheesh. Okay. I mean, I probably shouldn't be talking about this and trying to draft because it seems like I don't care. Like that. Yeah, okay, let's go. We're gonna go JSN. I don't know how to like go between these two. I did see it. Yeah, I did see it, Brian. It's crazy. But yeah, Schefter tweeting about it. That's crazy. Damn. That's nuts. Again, a where were you moment. A where were you moment. Obama just tweeted about it. Damn. Okay. All right. Dale, what's going on, baby? She drafted better than some badges medal, yellow first, right? Yeah. Did you guys like the team? Here, let me see if I can pull it up. It was if you guys didn't see it, I'll pull it up real quick. It was the Golden 3 team. Yeah, here. I gotta go back here. Completed. Here we go. Golden 3. Where's Golden 3? Golden 2. Here it is. Here's the team. If you haven't seen it yet. This is the team she drafted. Wait. Yeah, this is it, right? Yeah, CJ Stroud, Jordan Love. Yeah. Running backs are honestly fire. Bijan Najee. Receivers, we kind of got caught. We're a little behind at receiver. We got Devontae Diggs and then we got Wicks, and the tight ends are goated. Tight ends are absolutely goated. Kittle, Kelsey, and Schultz, and Stroud, Love. Running backs are good. We'll see what the receiver core does, but it's not the worst receiver core in the world. Dontavian Wicks is my 3. Doesn't feel great, but if he's good, then it'll pay off. But yeah, that was the team. All right. 5 picks away here. Yeah, I'm liking this team so far. Lil McBride, receivers feel really good. JSN, like he's going to be above 20%. Like he's going to end up being one of my most drafted players, I think. I just don't see how he's not good this year. People are drafting DK like that offense is going to explode, but they're not drafting JSN like it is. You know what I mean? Where like there's going to be so much more passing volume in that offense. Like Geno is like the perfect QB to like, he's like a Kirk Cousins type, like where he might not kill it for you. Like it's really hard for him to maybe have like week winning weeks, week winning performances, but his weapons could definitely have week winning performances. Ryan Grubb coming over. I cannot be more excited about Seattle. Like this is like one of those things where like Seattle's like the best bet to like get in early before next year. Where I just don't see how Seattle isn't like one of the best fantasy type offenses, like fantasy friendly offenses this year. I don't see it. I don't see how they're not that type of in that group. So I'm really tempted to go Burrow here. Man, I should go. I don't want to go Swift. I do like Samuel. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna go Lockett. I don't draft enough Lockett. What percent am I at? Yeah, 5%. Yeah, I have a lot of JSN DK. Like again, this is like the perfect system. Like what I'm talking about here. Like how much JSN Jackson. So like JSN DK. I could literally look this up. DK. I have 12 teams, right? So like that's good to know. And like you can also check all this stuff. I can look at all this, like what do those combinations look like, and then like let's look how much JSN Tyler Lockett I have, right? Probably not as much. 2 teams. This is exactly what this tool is awesome for. Like I can literally see what combinations of players I have at 2 clicks of a button. This is why I love this tool. So now I have 3 of those. Like I want to have more JSN Lockett together, right? And it makes sense. Where like I know I only have 5% Lockett. It's like I guess I have a good amount of JSN, but I have way more JSN DK than I do Lockett, JSN. So if I'm high on Seattle, I should probably want to have a little bit more JSN Lockett. You know what I mean? So this is like prime example of why I love this tool. Prime example right there. Again, code PPR Tyler, all caps, for 33% off, $20 a month. If you don't use my code, it's 30. So you have the incentive to just use my code. You know what I mean? So awesome. I know we've had some people sign up already, and it sounds like they like it too. So if you've signed up, let me know what you think of it. Like genuine thoughts. Don't blow smoke up my what. Just like genuinely, what are your thoughts of it for the people that have got it so far? I'm gonna go Burrow here. Get a little weird. I'm not really I like B-Rob. I have a ton of him already though. I want to get a little bit more Burrow, especially with Chase. This could be a kind of a fun build. I like to spend some good draft capital at quarterback every now and again. Like we have a good tight end. We're not behind at receiver. We have I feel what I feel is a good running back. So like this is the perfect team to kind of go 2 QBs on. You know what I mean? So I'm down with that. I am more than down with that. What's going on, Roll? What if I'm back from the slam roll? How are we doing, baby? How are we doing? Trump 2024. He won. It's historical. That's what everyone's saying. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, yeah. I just want to like see, because like, again, this is not political. Just giving like my overall like arcing thoughts, whatever. I'm as down the middle as it could be. But I'm gonna say like, Trump's gonna come in like that next debate. He's gonna be like, I was talking about with my buddy in the gym. Like he's gonna walk in there and he's gonna be like in the debate, he's gonna be like, doctor said that in my head was the strongest they've ever seen. No one else would have survived that. Only me. That's what the doctor said. I didn't say it. You know what I mean? Like that's what he's gonna say. Like my my face, 100% USA. They couldn't take me out. They tried, but they couldn't. They couldn't do it. I survived. Biden wouldn't survive. Like that's what he's gonna say. Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's gonna milk the fuck out of this. He's gonna milk the shit out of this whole thing. And I mean, like I probably would too, like it's like the best propaganda thing he's got going for him, right? They're like the best propaganda thing he's got going for him. He's gonna milk the shit out of this. What a QB run. Yeah, literally, right? 5 QBs in the first 6 picks of the 9th round. Sheesh. Sheesh. Okay. Everyone's doing the many men, whatever. That was expected, right? What's going on, Aaron? How we doing today, baby? What's up, BBQers? How are we doing today? Again, I think we're gonna get some people coming in here at like 7:30 because that's when I said the stream was, and I literally just like lied. Well, I didn't lie. It was, again, if you're coming in here late, I tweeted that it was gonna be at 7:30, but then I scheduled this stream when I was in DC. Totally forgot about the time change, and then I was sitting on the couch. I think it was like 6:37. And I was like looking, I was like, did I say 7 or 7:30? I couldn't remember. So I go on there. I'm like, there's 12 people waiting. I was like, the stream's in an hour. How are there 12 people waiting? It was because the time change. So I was actually 7 minutes late to what YouTube said, but my Twitter said I did say 7:30 Central. So that was on me. So we'll stay on here. We'll stay on here for obviously until 7:30. We'll see if more people trickle in. I said 30 likes. We're at 24. If we can get to 25, I'll do a second draft. Because like I said, the 7:30 thing. Okay, I'm looking at. I really don't feel the need to stack up Richardson here. I want to get a running back. I'm so scared about this Javonte Williams stuff. 8%. I feel I'm not going to click him for like 2 months. I don't want to have 8% of him. I want to have more Corum. Corum's a high upside guy. I love to play Corum. So we're going to go Corum here. All right. All right. What's the percent thing you have? I have to do. Okay, I'll do the ad read again. If you're asking, it's bestballoverlay.com. So basically, it tracks your exposures. I literally just did this ad read like probably 5 minutes ago. So the people in the chat were like, "You just fucking did this." I'll do it really fast. You can track your exposures really easily. It's awesome. Looks clean. Week 16, week 17 shows you like your stacks. Like I have Richardson, so it has the bracket around Richardson. I have Burrow, so it has that bracket around Burrow. It shows you the over-unders for week 16s and 17s. And you can put it so it's 15, 16, and 17. I don't really care about week 15, though, too much. So I have 16 and 17 on here. It shows you the dome. You can go over here. It shows you your combinations of players. So I just looked up how much JSN Lockett I have. So I only have 2 of those teams, as you can see right here. But if I look up JSN and Metcalf, it says I have 12. So obviously I want to get more JSN and Lockett because I'm high in the Seattle offense, so I'm going to have more of those pairings. So that's what it is. Again, it's $20 a month if you use my code PPR Tyler. That's all caps. I'm going to click. I should go running back here, but I want to click Adonai. I said I didn't really want to. I didn't really care about stacking them up. Actually, I think I can just get Downs later. I'm going to go Brown here, only because he stacks up. I don't click him a lot. I have 8%, which doesn't feel like I want to have that much, but I'll stack him up. He's a pass catcher with Burrow, obviously. But yeah, again, so code PPR Tyler, all caps, for $20 a month. If you don't use any code, it's $30 a month. So like, why wouldn't you use my code? You know what I mean? But if you, and again, this is what I always say. I'm going to say it every draft. If you are a volume drafter, it is worth looking into. If you don't draft a ton, like it's not going to drastically, I wouldn't suggest, spending your money on it. Again, I'm not doing I want to be straight up with you guys, right? If you don't draft a ton, like I would, just if you're doing it for fun, this tool is not an absolute need. You can obviously get it, but I think if you are a volume drafter like myself, you're going to do a couple hundred drafts, 3, 4, 500 drafts, something like that this offseason, or if you plan on maxing BBM, like that's when I would consider looking into this tool, because you can change your exposures. Like these are all my 2024 draft exposures, right? You can change it to just BBM. When I'm in weekly winners, I'll change it to just weekly winners. When I'm in the eliminator, I'll change it to just that. It's really helpful for like those, if you're trying to win a singular contest like BBM, weekly winners, eliminator, it's really good to see your exposures on the screen. So that's what I really like it for. But, and then again, if you're volume drafting, then obviously it's an awesome tool there. So again, that's what I would say. If you're a volume drafter, just look into it, right? I'm not saying you have to buy it, but look into it. So, all right. You wanted the ad read again? I gave it to you again. There we go, baby. There we go. Also consider subscribing. Toss a sub on the channel. Our next sub goal is 1,000. We're going to be doing a 24-hour live stream. Again, the tentative date for the 24-hour live stream is August 10th. That is the tentative date for the 24-hour live stream, August 10th into that. So August 10th is a Saturday. I'm thinking I'm going to start it around like 6 or 7 and then go through the night, obviously, and then end it, obviously 6 or 7. So then I can just go to sleep in for like, 12, 13 hours, however long I'm going to sleep. And then it doesn't mess up my sleep schedule, because I have to get up early on Monday morning because I have football or whatever. So obviously, I'm cautious about that. I could maybe do Friday. Maybe I started Friday, like 6 to 7. But again, tentative date, either the 9th or the 10th, that weekend. That's when I think I'm going to do it. So there we go. There we go. We're one pick away here, and hopefully my dreams come true. We can get a little Josh Downs, Kendre, and okay, Kendre goes. I'm interested in Chandler. There's some running backs here that I'm into as well. I think this is our short turn pick. Let's go Downs. Let's get the stack. Makes sense. I gotta have I want to know how many. Again, this is where I'm really interested. Like how many Richardson and that would be Richardson and Downs. I have 13 of those combinations. How many Adonai? 13. I have 5 of those. Okay. Interesting. I have 5 of those. How much do I have any all together? Josh Downs. I have 0. I think I have one of them. I remember doing it on stream, but I think it might not be a 2024 contest. So, again, this is what the tool is awesome for. I can literally just look this up on the fly. So I like that. Okay. 2 picks away here. I was looking at, I want to get a running back. That's kind of what I need right now. I'm pretty good at receiver. I'm fine at tight end. I'm not drafting another quarterback. So I might just reach on RB here. It's Wright or Algier for me. I feel like I have a ton of Wright. I don't have as much Vidal. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just some guys he kind of needs Edwards and Dobbins to be bad, to get hurt / be bad. I like Algier. I'm gonna go Wright only because he stacks up a little better. We have some Waddle, obviously. We don't have any Atlanta on this team, and we don't have any Washington, but we do have some Miami. So we will do Jalen Wright right there. All right. All right. All right. I guess I haven't even talked about my trip yet either. Trip was fun for those who care. I was in DC for a couple days, obviously, and saw some really cool stuff there. Again, I don't know if I've said this on stream. I'm a huge history nerd, so seeing like I think the three coolest things I saw. The first one, we saw like the actual Star Spangled Banner that's in the American History Museum. That's free to get into, so that was really cool. Obviously like the national anthem is like wrote about the Star Spangled Banner, like that flag, because it was in 1812, the War of 1812 is actually in 1814 where they had this battle against the British, whatever, and that's when like the song was made, the flag, whatever. They had the actual flag like that the song is written about. It's funny, it's kind of cool too. It's 15 stars and 15 stripes, where today it's obviously 50 stars and 13 stripes, so it's kind of a different variation of the flag. And the flag, this thing is fucking huge. The flag is like, I think they said it's like 30 by 35 feet. Like it is and it's in like this huge like room by itself. It's lowly lit because they want to like, preserve it. And you can just go in and see it. It's really, really cool. Really, really cool. So I thought that was an awesome thing to see. The history of the flag too, like after like the war, like the family who had like the people who had sewn it had freaking just like they just took it back to their house. People would like come in and see it, like they'd pay to see the flag. Then they hung it up like outside of like one of the buildings, like it just sat outside for like I think like a decade or two. Then they got it to the museum. Used to hang out like in the outside of the museum. Then they did a thing where they preserved it. So that was kind of cool. Saw the actual first ever plane in the Smithsonian, the Air and Space Museum. Saw that first ever, plane, the Wright brothers, like they have the plane in there, which is pretty cool. And then Arlington National Cemetery was awesome as well. Seeing like, just like there's two like how big that place is. It's unreal. The history of that place. I'm gonna go Ray Davis here. Ooh, fan 27% fan. Let's go Ray Davis. Yeah, no, the history of that place is really cool as well. There's only two presidents that are buried there, Kennedy and Taft, which I thought was, interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know Taft. I knew Kennedy was there. I didn't know Taft was there as well. I thought there'd be more presidents buried there too. The history of it, where it was actually a plantation before before the Civil War. It was Robert E. Lee, who was the general of the Confederacy for the South in the Civil War. He had actually married. I think he married into the family that owned it was a working plantation. It sounded like it was like cattle and stuff like that. Again, I don't even know if anyone cares about this stuff. I think it's interesting. Like I said, I'm a history nerd. So, and then obviously George Washington was like, "Hey, will you be the general for the North?" And he's like, "I can't do that to my Southern brothers." And then he kicked him out. He's like, "All right." So they invaded the plantation, and then it obviously is now Arlington National Cemetery. So that was just kind of some cool history that I thought was neat. Thielen this far after ADP feels like a fun thing to do. So we're gonna do that. We're into that. Yes, I did see it. We talked about it a little bit earlier in the stream, but yes, I did see it. What's going on? Yep. Yeah. I don't know what the was. I think that you're obviously going to there. So at least we will know where. At least Tyler will know where he was when Trump was shot. Exactly. There we go. I was at the gym. I was on the gym watching it on the TV. That's where I was. Tyler, this is perfect for your history. Exactly, right? Exactly. So again, I don't know if you guys care about the history of Arlington National Cemetery. We saw the changing of the guard. Kind of cool, every 30 minutes. So it was raining that whole day, though, which is not ideal. But yeah, so that was a brief summary of my trip. Also, Jason, if you're still in here, the beer tweet was bait. Okay, the beer tweet was bait. I don't actually drink out of a straw. I literally did that. So basically how I thought of it, we were sitting at a restaurant right before our flight to come back here today, and the waitress I asked for a beer and a water, right? So I had some wings too, and so the waitress brings me like the water, brings me a straw, and then has the beer, and I was like, it'd be hilarious if I if I just put the straw in the beer and just took a picture of it and then put it on Twitter. I was like, let's see how many. I wonder if this will get any traction. I'm trying to get some clickbait, some cloud farming. So that's what I did. And it worked. It's almost got like 2,000 views on Twitter, which my tweets don't normally do that. So I've officially outsmarted everybody. Did you purposely leave the pinky out too? That was totally an accident. That's kind of what I do sometimes when I drink stuff. I don't know why. It's like a I want to say like a tick, but it's like a it's just something that I do. So that was not purposefully. That was not planned. That was not planned. That part of it was not planned. But yeah, funny. We got 27 likes. I said 30. We'll probably do a second live stream anyway, though. Second draft. So hop on in here. Again, I think we're gonna get some people at 7:30 because I messed up the time for the stream. But I feel like my brain's running 1,000 miles a minute off this caffeine. Long day today. Flying's always takes a little bit out of you. Looking at Jonnu. I mean, come on now. Jonnu's the best value. I think Jonnu and Noah Fant are the best values on the board. And I just need like one of them to hit. If one of them is like a top 12 tight end this year, I'm going to win so much money. And I feel confident that one of them will do it. I feel confident that both of them could do it, to be honest. I think both of them could do it. So we'll see about that. Let's go on Twitter. Do we got any more news about this whole Trump thing? I don't know. I'm very Biden tweeted. Sheesh. Well, what is this? Oh my God. Sheesh. Damn. Okay, I'll go on Twitter after this. I'll go on Twitter after this. Have a good draft, Tyler. I'm out. Glad you had a good trip. Hey, also too, shout out Jason. Thank you for covering me for Twitter. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, brother. Thanks, man. Thank you. Okay. We are 2 picks away here. This could be a 2 tight end build. I don't want to go. If it's a 2 tight end build, I could go Bryce Young here, even though like we have pretty good draft capital already, but we could go a little Thielen with Bryce Young. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I don't really feel too strong. Oh, let's go Jelani Woods. I want to get a little bit. I think he could have a really good year. I was drafting a lot of him last year, and he just got hurt so early. So like we didn't really get to see him like play that much. But I think Jelani could have a really good year, personally. I feel good about Jelani. Okay, I'm gonna get my water's over here. Give me 2 seconds. I want to have my water next to me. All right. Okay, we got 1 pick left. Probably leaning receiver here. Is there anyone we could stack up late? We could go like Yoshi Vash. I honestly think he's got some upside. How do you spell that? Yoshi? I don't know how to spell it. It's like Andre, though, right? Yeah, this guy. Only 1%. I mean, obviously, I don't think he's, going to be just the most insane value this year. He could be, though. Like I think we just get so caught up on these rookies. And, like, obviously, they draft him for a reason. Like, what Burton was a 3rd-round pick. So, like, obviously, they probably intend on using him. But, like, Yoshi Vash was pretty good last year. And, like, they drafted him, maybe 5th round last year? When did they draft him? Andre Yoshivash draft pick. They drafted him round 6. So, later pick. Small school guy, though. I don't know. I think Yoshivash could have some upside, man. I think he could. Truly could. Boyd, obviously, with a week 16, 17. Darius Slayton matches up in that as well. Like, this is what this tool is awesome for, just seeing the correlations with the 16, 17 stuff. Like, I don't have the week 16 matchups memorized. So that's what I really like about this is I don't have to, go and learn all those because they're just on my screen, which is nice. I like that a lot. All right. I'm also glad I got to bust out the Noah Fant thumbnail. Love the Noah Fant thumbnail. I've been waiting to use that one for a while. I'm glad I got to debut it on the YouTube. I was waiting for like a special stream. So I'll usually do like certain thumbnails on streams that I'm excited for. You know what I mean? Like if it's like a Friday night stream, I'm ready to go. I'll do a player that I really like drafting. Otherwise, I'll do like a lane. Like I have like a Jake Ferguson thumbnail in the waiting in the wins that I'm like not excited to use because I don't draft Jake Ferguson. So I kind of use the thumbnails based on how excited I am to draft. It's kind of weird, but I do it. Let's go Yoshi Vosh on a Joe Burrow team. Why not? Why not? Okay. Let's fire up a second draft. Here we go. Let's hop in. Going in the fast puppy one more time, at least one more time. We'll set another like goal if we hit there. But again, it's like 7:30 right now, so I wonder if we'll see more people trickle in. But here we go. 20-second fast only. We're going to hop in 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are in. Waiting on 6, so you can definitely get in here if you are watching, want to draft with us. Let's see who we got in here. We are in. We are waiting, and we are picking at slot number 10. Slot number 10. We got Will in here. What's going on? We got Troy. We got, I think that's it. Yeah. That is it. That's all we got. So, and Thad. I missed that. There we go. I like this. Judge, jury, executioner. It's a fun name. Child, please. Okay, what is good? We have Ocho Cinco, 1, 2, 3, and we have Child Please in here. We got both of it. We got the both. We have two Ocho Cinco like themed names. Child Please. But every time I hear that, you guys have watched. I feel like everyone who plays fantasy football, like people who are drafting, has watched the league. Andre when he's going the Child Please. That is funny. That's like my favorite bit from that show. Child Please. What a good show. What a good show. Okay, picking at 10 here. Puka's at 5. I'm trying to I want more AJ than Puka. Probably more so AJ. I want like Puka at like 6% overall again. I'm not gonna be high on him, but I do want my shares. AJ Brown, I want to be at like 8 to 10. So we gotta manage that. Brees 9 feels fine. I want more Bijan. It's so hard trying to get the exposures of the players that you love in the first round. I'm gonna have to start reaching. Probably gonna take a little less Jefferson from here on out. Maybe a little less Garrett Wilson. 13 feels fine. I gotta manage these exposures. See how everything plays out. All right, let's set a like goal for a third draft if we hit it. We're at 27 likes still. 40 likes. We get 40. I'll fire up a second one. If we get to 40 likes, I'll fire up a second one. A third one, I guess. Excuse me. All right. A Monarch going at 5. JJ. I'd like to get like a Bijan on this team. One of these three is kind of hoping who I get. All right, now one of these three. Probably this order. AJ goes, so I'm getting Brees or Puka. I'd love to get Brees at 10. That'd be great. Love to get Brees at 10. Come on, baby. Ooh, let's go. Okay, I'll take that. Give me that all day. If you have another desktop/laptop you draft them, you can copy the files to thumb drive and transfer them over to extension. So there we go. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I haven't put this on my Mac yet. I need to do that. I definitely need to do that. Okay. Can we get a nice value? Like a nice Jameer Brees would be fun. That would be a fun start. Ooh, okay. Let's get a little freaky deaky. Oh yeah. I don't know if okay, again, this is where I want to check. Do I have any Jameer Brees starts? Because I feel like that's pretty rare. Decently rare. Jameer Brees. Let's share this. Brees. Okay, so we do have 3 of those teams. Kind of fun. Good closing line value on all of them. So this would be So our receivers are like Tank Dell, Terry, Rome on this one. Zay. So we have Terry on 2 of these teams. We have okay. So like this is really good to know. You know, like we have 3 of these teams where we have Brees and Jahmyr Gibbs, right? And I have Tank Dell or Terry McLaurin. I have Terry McLaurin on all 3 of these. I have Tank Dell and Zay Flowers on 2 of the 3 of these. Or yeah. So like this is really good information where like I probably want to go in a different direction with the receivers because I already have those exposures. Like I want to get different receivers on this team. This is why, like guys, again, I'm obviously I'm trying to sell the products, right? But like this is awesome to like great information to have. You know what I mean? Like I know, like I don't want to draft Terry on this team again because I already have 3 of those. I don't want to go Dell or Flowers either. So probably want to get a different receiver. This is why this thing is freaking awesome. So I'm excited to see now. I just feel like this is plus EV now that I have that information. Because you can never like you'd have to like go searching for all those teams in your drafts to actually find that. So I'm excited that I know that information now. The overlay is awesome for helping you acknowledge blind spots. Exactly, right? Like 100%. 100%. I don't need to go into any further. So now I know like I'm not going to draft Terry on this team. I'm going to try and stay away from Tank Dell and Zay Flowers. Like T. Higgins would be like a guy that goes in that range that I would love to get on this team. Because I don't think I have any T. Higgins. Like I have, let's see, yeah. One Leggett share on these teams. Let's see here. 2 Jaden Daniels shares. Got a Laporta. 2 Ferg. Interesting. I don't draft a ton of Ferg. So it's interesting that I have two Ferg shares on these teams as well. So probably don't want to go Ferg. Maybe get another elite tight end type of thing. We'll see. We'll have to see. Gibbs must have fell. I've been taking him above ADP at 10 lately. Yeah, he's falls a little bit. I saw someone like I keep hearing that like this like Devon Achane thing like boom is gonna come. Like he's gonna like be like a 1-2 turn guy. I just don't know how he gets there. Like, do we like him that much? Like he's got some competition in the running back room. Like they drafted Jalen Wright. You think like he's a 3rd round pick or 4th round pick. Like they're not going to use him. I don't know, man. Okay. Again, Dell and Flowers are off our draft board here. I'd love to get like Diggs. Perfect guy to get here. And then like obviously a Pickens or a T. Higgins or a Cooper. Also be awesome to get. Also, is Travis Kelce about to jump Sam Laporta? Is he about to jump Sam Laporta in for tight end 1? Sheesh. Someone must have been taken here, but it's only a 3-slot difference. So we'll have to see. That could be interesting. I grab Achane. It's actually easy to stack with Mostert. Yeah, definitely easy, right? Because Mostert's a little later round pick. So that would make sense. All right. 2 picks away. Dell and Flowers are the value, but I think T. Higgins is like the guy I want. Yeah. T. Higgins feels like the click here. Boom, there we go. So now I have 2 other receivers that I don't have on my other Brees Gibbs teams. So awesome. Because I 100% would have gone Flowers there if I didn't know that information probably. So I'm glad we did that. And Terry goes there too. Boom. Look at that. Let's scroll down a little bit here. Oh, all right. Also, what consecutive day is this? I didn't know because I hopped on stream really fast. I think it's day. Let me see. I think it's day like 74. Let me check. What did I say on the stream from yesterday? Sorry, I'm looking at this. Okay, yeah. Yesterday was 73. Today is 74. Day number 74, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. Awesome. We're almost at 75. We're almost at a quarter quell for you Hunger Games people out there. The quarter quell. God. I don't know if you guys saw that new Hunger Games movie, like the prequel. It was that was awesome. That was a good movie. Like one of like the early Hunger Games like days type of things. I don't know. That was pretty cool. My girlfriend loves the Hunger Games. She's a big Hunger Games girl. All right. All right. Double RB got to be the best strat out right now. I don't mind double RB. You know what I mean? Like getting a little fun. I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it whatsoever. Kind of fun. Who Hames? What's going on, baby? How we doing today, baby? How are you? How's your day? We are live once again. Live once again. Again, 40 likes, and we will do a third draft. We're at 29 right now. Also consider tossing a sub on the channel. Bayou, what's going on? How are you doing today? Hey, everyone. It's a great day to be drafting. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be drafting these fast puppies literally all night. I haven't drafted a team since when was the last time I drafted? That would have been I left on Thursday, so Wednesday night. Or I guess Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday night. I haven't drafted a team, so I am pumped, absolutely pumped to just get back on the grind, hop in some low stakes stuff, draft all night, drink all day, play all night. Let's get it popping. I'm in Miami, bitch. Oh my god, who remembers LMFAO? Fun fact, and this might really just show my age, and like it's kind of cringe, but when you consider it was 6th grade, I don't think it's as bad. The first concert I ever went to in my life, like by myself, like with a friend, LMFAO at the Target Center. It was the first concert I ever went to. Was LMFAO. This is like 2012, like when they were like popping, like they had Party Rock Anthem, Sexy and I Know It, like all those songs. Freaking awesome. Loved it. Loved every second of that concert. So much fun. So much fun. Okay. 2 picks away here, or 1 pick away here. Hollywood's the value. I don't really feel like absolutely pumped up to draft Hollywood. I don't really feel pumped up to draft a quarterback. I'm going to get one of these receivers. Let's just get Keenan Allen. I don't love clicking him, as you can tell with my 5% exposure, but you know what? Like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Concert wasn't a thing back in my day. LOL. Could be worse. My first was Creed. I like Creed. I'm not a big Creed guy. I've been listening to this new, it's not a new three Doors Down song, but I was bumping it all day at the gym today. When I'm Gone, I was like, "Let me when I'm here." God, I was blasting that. I was like on repeat today because I heard it yesterday. Funny enough, it was a Jared Lorenzen mixtape, Hefty Lefty Kentucky quarterback, old Kentucky quarterback, and I was like, this is a vibe. Like I could definitely see myself watching highlights to this song, and I was playing it all day today. But like Creed, like I'll listen to a little Creed every now and again. Okay, now this is where I consider taking Hollywood. I could go Stroud, stack him up. I kind of want to go Hollywood. He's the value. I kind of like the value that we're getting on him right here. So let's just do it. But yeah, Creed, but it's like, let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Unbelievable vibes. Unbelievable vibes. He did pass away, I think, too. Yeah. R.I.P. Lorenzen. But yeah, that was the mixtape was awesome. I don't know if I bookmarked it. I should have bookmarked it. But yeah, that was awesome. All right. Overall, liking the team we got so far. Good value in Hollywood. If I'm going to draft him, I was drafting him really early when he was like going a lot later. Like I had a lot of him in the big board before he signed because I thought he might go to a good team. So I'm really happy about that. So I don't really feel the need to be overweight on Hollywood because I know I have really good value on him in the big board. So if he does good, my big board teams will be looking good. So will everyone else's that drafted him in that range. Feel really good about their RB. I mean, considering the RB start that we got, that's unique. I have 3. Like I said, if you're just coming in, I have 3 teams of this pairing right here, and all 3 of those teams I had Terry McLaurin on it, and then 2 of those 3 teams had Zay Flowers and Tank Dell. So I wanted to get different from the other teams that I had. Obviously, we go Diggs, a different Houston receiver, which is kind of fun, Higgins, Allen, and Hollywood Brown. So feels good. Feels good if I do say so myself. All right. What do we got here? What do we got here? All right. Do we get some receivers? I think hopefully we can get like one again. Drafting at 10, you got to hope like, oh, I think JSN jumped Keon Coleman? Because it used to be JSN was like the second to last receiver before JMO, but it looks like Keon Coleman has fell and JSN's jumped him a little bit. I think JSN could be a riser. JSN could be a riser, I think. I don't know. Double RB is OP if you aren't in a wide receiver avalanche. And again, it's a lot easier to go double RB at the turn. But what a thing we've always said on this show is it's a lot harder to get this tier of receivers. Like if you miss out on this tier, like you're boned, right? You're done. You're cooked. Because like if after Keon Coleman and you don't have like four, like if you have two receivers here and your third receiver is like JMO, like I don't feel great about that. So, but we're not really seeing a wide receiver avalanche here. So we're gonna get probably a guy we like, which is good. Look up the stats of Kyler Murray and Daniel Jones and then tell me they aren't the same player with different receivers. I mean, it's the rushing, right? It's the rushing quarterback stuff. So we'll see. I saw the video of Daniel Jones throwing made the rounds on Twitter yesterday. Looked pretty good. Obviously, I mean, anyone can look like you got videos of like Dobbins, whatever. The video that I did like though was Kyle Pitts. Y'all see Kyle Pitts running back and forth. He looked mighty fine. He looked really good. Explosive. Okay, I think we got Brian Thomas here. I would normally go JSN. JSN's the week 17. But I can get Tennessee later. I can get a little Vegas later. Maybe go Bowers on this team too. I'm gonna go Brian Thomas here. I want more of him. I just think that guy's electric. Like he's such a freak fucking athlete. Brian Thomas is. So I just want more of that guy. I really, really want more of him. I was thinking of Kyler Murray, but he goes. Other guys I'm thinking, like, I would definitely be down to get JSN on this team. If we could get JSN, like, I would be really happy. I think I would reach on Bowers here. 19%. Yeah, I love that. What's up with this fucking Devontae Adams, like, trade rumors? Do we think he actually gets moved? What are the – that's okay. Poll time. Oh my God, please, Dylan. Give me JSN. I probably said it, so I'm probably F now. Oh, I think you like Keon Coleman. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh, I love this team. This is a really fun team. I feel really, really good about these receivers. We get some nice value at the turn that you don't really see a lot. Like, I consider taking JSN right here, but we get JSN in the 8th, 10 picks after ADP. We get Brian Thomas after ADP. We get Hollywood Brown after ADP. This is awesome. I love this draft so far. Love this draft. But here, Devontae Adams. Like I'm gonna make a new poll. Do you guys think Devontae Adams gets moved? Does Devontae Adams? All right, in the poll, vote in the poll. Yes or no? I mean. What's up like with these freaking rumors that we're seeing? Like you got Rodgers saying, I can't wait to play with Devontae again. Like, and Rodgers, like, he's smart. He's smart. Like, he doesn't just say stuff. I think he might have been trolling. But then you got Breece Hall in this interview saying stuff too. All I know is that my Brock Bowers shares are going to be just to the moon if Devontae Adams gets traded. That being said, I've drafted a good amount of Garrett Wilson as well. So that his ADP would take a hit, especially in BBM. Like that wouldn't look as good. But Devontae Adams, like, I wonder, like, where would Devontae Adams and who does, that's a better question. Does Devontae Adams pass Garrett Wilson in ADP if he goes to the Jets? Who is the higher drafted player, Devontae Adams or Garrett Wilson? I think there's a case to be made that Adams would surpass Garrett Wilson. Because everyone's going to talk about the connection between the two, right? Like he's going to be the go-to guy. It's not going to be Garrett Wilson anymore. So that would be really, really interesting to see if that does happen. I'd be really interested to see how that whole thing plays out. Would it be Wilson for Devontae? There's no way they would do that. They would not do that. It would have to be like, I mean, look at like what these like old receivers are going for. Like what? It would probably be like a similar to like the Diggs deal. Like Diggs got traded for what it was a second, right? A second. So like, I think it'd be something like that. Maybe, and Diggs, I think a little younger than Devontae. So maybe, and like the Keenan Allen side of that, he got traded for a fourth. So maybe it's like a third, maybe it's like a second and like a swap of some sort, something like that. But I don't know. That would be really interesting to see if that does happen. That Wilson Devontae type of thing. Like if they're in the same offense. God, that would be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Devontae and a second for Wilson. No, they wouldn't do that. They're not going to trade Wilson. There's no way they would do that. Wilson's going to eat. Adams will get double teamed. I don't think you can double team either one, honestly, though. I don't think you can. Devontae seems the face of the franchise for Las Vegas. That's what I'm confused. Like it doesn't seem like he's like actively like out there wanting to be traded. He even came out and said like, I'm fine where I am. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this is a good call. Like they've kind of built that thing around like their vets. They built it around Devontae. They built it around Max Crosby. All those guys. So I don't. It just doesn't feel like he gets traded. But like all the news, it's like, oh yeah, he might. So I don't know. I wish I had like Adam Schefter's number. I could just be like, yo, what you got? What are you hearing? I don't know. Okay. I'm a Jets fan, so I can only dream. I mean, that would be electric. Best Ball Guy's a Jets fan too. I'm gonna try and fill those last two ESPN slots for the fantasy league with like Bindles or like Best Ball Guy. Some like content people. That'd be fun. Speaking of content people, I have breaking news that I totally forgot to share. I'm going to go B-Rob here. Love this running back room now. And we have, no, we're fine. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We'll go B-Rob here. Breaking news that I totally forgot to share until now. We have a person on the White Whale guest list. So I have a, if you're new to the channel and you haven't heard about this list, I have a list in my notes on my phone, and it is White Whales for guests on Best Ball Barbecue. So basically, like my dream guests, like dream people I want to have on the show. The list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, and then the 7th spot is anyone on the Timberwolves or Falcons. So those ones don't really count, but I have 6 people on the list. We have one of those people confirmed coming on the show on, let me check the text. Okay, we're going QB here. Caleb or Trevor is the question. I'm leaning Trevor. It's tough. I have the game stack of Caleb. I don't have as much. Let's go Caleb. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me pull it up here. Let me check my text messages. It is Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Central. 3:30 p.m. Central. We have a guest coming. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to say who it is yet. I'll maybe on the day of the draft of the stream, I'll reveal who it is. But I'm pretty sure we have a 3:30 p.m. start time for that stream. Locked in guest. Could not be more excited. So you guys will see who that is on Tuesday. We'll obviously promote it the day of. Tag the guest in the tweet. Maybe we'll get some traction on there. So it's really excited for that stream though. So boom, we're making moves, baby. We are making money moves. Also, too, if you're in the stream right now, drop a like on the stream. We're at 33 likes. If we get to 40, I will do a third draft. Excuse me. This is our second draft. I'll do a third draft if we get to 40. Harditz seems fitting for the barbecue. Harditz is actually in my he's in my my Scott Fishbowl league. But I wonder. He took like 2 of my players too. He took did he take Ray Davis, I think? Yeah, he took this is who he took. He took Leggett and Fant in the Scott Fishbowl. He took Leggett and Fant from me. Like well ahead of ADP. So hey, if Harditz is in on Leggett and Fant, that makes me feel better about myself. That makes me feel better. Pete or Pat would be legendary. I'm not going to say who it is. I will not confirm nor deny if it is one of those two. I will not confirm nor deny. Ugh. Also, too, can somebody fill me in on? I briefly saw it on Twitter. Obviously, I was in DC, so I wasn't like super locked into my phone the entire trip. What's up with is there actual beef between David Kitchen and Zachariason? JJ Zachariason? Is there actual beef there? Or is it not? Because I felt like the vibe I got was like it was like kind of fake beef. Is it real or is it not? Does somebody know? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Is that real beef or not? I guess I saw something about it, but I didn't really see something about it. So put in the chat if it's real or not. If you know. If you know. Is it fake beef or is it real beef? Okay. Guys, I really like this team right now. Again, we get that rare pairing at RB. We got 6 absolute stud receivers, a ton of ADP value that you don't get a lot in these rooms. You know, we get BTJ 8 picks after ADP. We get JSN after 10, Hollywood Brown after 10. Just I'm on the moon right now. I'm on the moon right now. Got you up on my big screen while I'm drafting in the background. Haha, let's freaking go. That's good. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two. Just kidding. Just kidding. Everyone go give Bayou a follow. If you're not subbed to Bayou, especially if you like drafting on drafters, like he's like the drafters guy. I feel like he's like the one that's putting out really, really good drafters content. So like if you're like, more wanting to be more locked in on like the drafter side of things, definitely go give Bayou a sub and a follow on Twitter. Must sub and follow on Twitter and YouTube. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, Frymuth I really like Frymuth as my first tight end. I feel good at RB. I feel good at QB. So definitely want to go with tight end here. And Frymuth feels like he could be a guy that vastly outperforms his ADP. As far as the next pick, like I don't feel like I need to go receiver here, but like this is like the tier that I like. I don't need to go running back. I kind of want to get like another tight end or a quarterback. I don't love Komet, but he would stack up. Oh man. I don't know. Herbert. I can stack him later. I'm gonna go unstacked Herbert. Which honestly I don't mind. I don't mind it at all because you can stack him up later really easily. And I just like clicking him in general. If I'm being honest. So we'll see what comes back around the bend. We'll see what comes back around. I feel like I'm so much higher on Brian Thomas Jr. than so many people, but he is in prime position to kill it. He's like the perfect spike week guy. You know what I mean? Like he is like a freak athlete. And I say that every time I talk about Brian Thomas, I feel like I talk about the same thing where like if you look up Brian Thomas Jr. highlights from this year, there is not a single touchdown that he has that is like under 40 yards. Like he is the ultimate, like just deep ball guy. And Trevor Lawrence was a good deep ball thrower last year. He had Calvin Ridley drop a ton of deep balls. Like Calvin Ridley is like not like you don't want Calvin Ridley like to be your deep threat. Like he's your alpha X. Like sometimes he'll catch a deep touchdown, but like you don't like. I just feel like he's not like the burner down the field guy. And he dropped a ton of passes, which was unfortunate for Lawrence. But like Brian Thomas Jr., like it's him and Gabe Davis. Like Evan Ingram's not the deep threat guy. Christian Kirk is not their deep threat guy. Like Brian Thomas Jr. has like the potential to be like he's like supercharged Gabe Davis. Like that's like I don't know if that's like a compliment or like a dig, but it's one of the two. And I feel like it's the first one, the first part of that. Like I think Brian Thomas Jr. is a freak athlete. He is a freak athlete. Hasn't been playing football that long either, so he's still got like I think there's still some development left in his game as well. Like he has so much potential. Like he could literally I don't think it's crazy to say like he could literally end up being like one of the best receivers from this draft class. Like legit, like he has that type of talent. It's just we like he just has to kind of put it all together. And obviously he's in a really kind of I would say like kind of crowded offense, but like this offense should be really good. There's gonna be a lot of opportunities for him to eat. Like I feel like just the like the overall like weapons on offense, they all complement each other really well. Like you have Evan Ingram and Christian Kirk, kind of working more inside. You have BTJ outside, probably running, taking the top off the defense. Same thing with Gabe Davis. You got ETN catching. Like like the Jags. I think it's like there is no reason they should not be a top 10 offense this year. Like if you're just looking at it from like who they have on their team, the talent around that team, like they complement like this should be a top 10 scoring offense at the very minimum. Like they should be top 5. You look at like, can you name a better? I would say, can you name 5 better offenses than the Jags in terms of just talent, in terms of just weapons? Who would you put above them in the NFL? KC probably KC, probably San Francisco, maybe the Lions, but like after after that, if you're just looking at the like, there's just they got so much depth. Yeah, exactly. Exactly right here, right? Niners, KC, Detroit. But after that, are you putting anyone above them? Are you putting anyone above them after that? I don't think you are. I don't think you can. I think they like in terms of talent, they have like the 4th best offense in the league. So we'll see. Come on, man. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Let's just go Vidal. Let's get some sort of a stack. I don't draft a ton of them, so let's get him right here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You could argue Packers, but it's probably Jag. Houston. Okay, yeah, Houston's one I forgot. That's a good take. Probably Houston. So I wouldn't put. You can argue Packers, but I would put Jags above the Packers as well. I agree with that. So I would put the Jags 4. I'm trying to run through. Probably not Atlanta, even though Atlanta is pretty good. I don't think I would put Atlanta above them. Maybe Eagles. Would you put the Eagles above the Jags? They got 2. Yeah, I think I put the Jags above the Eagles too. Truly. Okay, what do we got here? We need more tight ends. Hunter Henry feels good. He games week 17 game stacks, which is nice. Let's do that. God, look at Noah Fant. What's pick 169? What round is that technically in? 50. Yeah, getting round 18 Noah Fant was so much fun. Remember those times, guys? Round 18 Noah Fant was the time of my life. That was the time of my life. I miss that. I miss those days. I miss round 18 Noah Fant. Absolutely not. Who's the wide receiver 3 for Philly? That's the thing, right? Like if it's 11 personnel for the Jags, like all 4 of those guys will be on the field. Or all 5, I guess, are going to be on the field, right? Because it's going to be, probably would be my guess would be Ingram and Kirk on each side of the slot, right? BTJ and Gabe Davis out wide. You got Travis Etienne in the backfield, Trevor Lawrence, looking over the whole thing. Like those guys are probably going to play on the field a lot together. How much 11 personnel did the Jags run last year? Let's take a look at that. 11 personnel. I look up this website so much. I should literally just have it bookmarked. Here we go. Oh, this is not the one I want. I want the Sumer Sports. Is that what it's called? I don't know how to say it. Okay, rate. Jags were 17th last year. That's interesting. You think they'd be higher? They were 17th in 11 personnel rate last year. Very interesting. Carolina was 2nd. Different coaching staff this year though. Tampa Bay was 7th though, so that would indicate Carolina will still be high. Bengals were 4th. Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like Bengals last year were 4th in 11 personnel rate. Like Tennessee was 26 last year. Obviously, it's gonna be a different coaching change this year. So like that's why I think Tennessee, like drafting those receivers, could be kind of fun. Going to see a lot more passing volume, and we know this. That's what they're being drafted as right now. So Jags do lose points for having big speed. That's fair. What were they before Kirk got hurt? That's a good question. I don't think I can look up like by week, unfortunately. But yeah. What's formation tendency? What's the difference between that and 11? Formation splits. Oh, 2x2. Okay, I see what you were saying. I see that. 2x2. They were over the Jags. Yes, I don't really care about formation tendency too much, if I'm being honest. What happens if I click overview? Oh, this is fun. What is PROE? What is this? What does that stat mean? Is there a table here? Oh, there is. The pass rate minus their expected pass rate. Wait, what? The pass rate minus expected. That's weird. I don't know what that means. The Jags were 5th in that, whatever that means. So, whatever. Okay. All right. 4 picks away. Feel really good about these receivers. Feel really good about them. Still want to figure out tight end. Could use a second QB. We'll see how it goes. Running backs feel good, obviously. Are you rating after the draft? I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do a quick rating. I forgot to do it last time. That's on me. Do we have any Rams? Oh, well, I wish we did. I would totally draft Stafford here. But we don't. Yeah, pass rate over expectation. Jags were 5th in the league, so. I'm leaning Michael Wilson. Actually, I think I'm leaning Jonnu. Yeah, give me my favorite tight ends. Give me Jonnu on this team. Boom. Wilson's there. Oh, he goes. That was a snap pick. Kyler Murray drafter. That makes sense. Maybe I should have taken Kyler first. But this draft only has one tight end. I think they might go Jonnu. Jonnu's steaming up and down a little too, guys. He's steaming up. Braylon comes off the board early. Do we have any Cleveland? I'd totally take Deshaun here too. We don't. We don't even have any Miami either. I'd be fine with Franklin. We can't really we could do like a backdoor, like Stafford Tutu Atwell thing if we really wanted to, but I don't know if I really want to do that. Herbert goes. I was thinking about him too. I think we just go like Troy Franklin here. Is our just a 7 receiver build? Maybe we go 3 quarterbacks. Who could we get later? I guess all the quarterbacks are kind of off the board here. Did Geno go? Geno did go. That's unfortunate. We could get Knicks to go with Franklin. We could do that. Oh, we also could have waited to get like Chark or Brendan Rice too. Getting my weekly winners fixed in on Underdog right now. There we go, baby. I love weekly winners. Weekly winners is awesome. I was 100% on Bixby by my personal film watching and everything. Then all the hype got to me a little bit, and I took him like 4%. Should have trusted myself. Yeah, I mean he got like the work. You know what I mean? Like it kind of like worked out for Bixby. Like I think I drafted a ton of Bixby because like my thing last year was like, I was like, we don't know who's going to get drafted where. Like, and this was more like big board take, like before he got drafted. But like I remember I had a lot of Bixby because like he was like going in like the last round, and then he gets like he got round 3 capital, didn't he? Or was it round 4? I can't remember. I think it might have been round 3. So I was like, oh, the draft capital's there, but too bad it just didn't work out, which was tough. That was tough. Okay. How many likes do we got? 33. Okay, we're probably gonna do this is probably my last draft then. We'll rate the teams after as well. We'll rate the teams real quick. All right, what does this team need? Like, I feel like we're good at receiver, but like then again, I feel like we should probably think about going Chark, maybe going Brendan Rice as well, just to get a stack there. I have 13% Chark. I'm not gonna lie, that could be just awful. I was like so high on him. I'm like, God, I don't see I feel like he's the deep threat on this team guaranteed. It could definitely be Brendan Rice though. I'm gonna slow down on the Chark drafting. I don't like that 13%. 13% as that last pick is a little scary. I don't know why. Because it shouldn't be because he's the 18th round pick. I don't know. Something about that I don't like though. I might have to take more Rice, especially on this team. So we probably go 8 receivers. So we have 2 picks left. Probably 2, 4, 7, 3. 2, 5, 8, 3, excuse me. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. 2, 5, 8, 3. All right. Who's the running back though that we're gonna draft is the real question. Who lines up here? Estimate is a guy that everyone's been talking about, obviously with the Javonte Williams news. Okay, Chark goes. Thanks, Thad, for taking Chark. So I didn't have to take him. I appreciate that. All right. Shipley, I could get down with. I like going him in the last round. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see who falls to us. We'll see who falls to us. Child, please. I can't get over the fact that we have a child please drafter, and then over here we have an Ocho Cinco drafter. That just feels crazy. That's wild. That's wild. I'd love to get estimate here. I hope the split. Okay, there we go. Boom. Awesome. Running back room feels really good. We have a little week 16, matchup. If this ever happens, if Vidal and Estime are the guys, that's gonna be a really good pairing. Upside with these last two rookies. I like this. Later on, guys, but we could see something. There's hope there. Now I like to get Rice here. Rice, I think, is the click that I would like to get. Love to get Brendan Rice here. Come on, Dylan. Don't do me dirty, baby. Don't do me dirty. There we go. All right, Rice. Okay, let's review some teams. Let's go to Troy here real quick. Troy's got Pat Mahomes, Drake May, Warren, so week 17 there. Stacks up Worthy, Polk, DeMario, and Kelsey. Love the stacks that we got going on. JJ, Debo, Neighbors. Love the receivers. Really like, let me read your team. Like the running backs here too. Warren, little 0 RB build. So Warren, Pollard, Benson, Corum, Wright, Roshan. Love those running backs for a 0 RB team. Tight ends are obviously good with Kelsey, and Chig. And not the biggest Chig guy, but you know what? That's okay. I'd give that team like a solid 8. I really like the running backs after going 0 RB. So I do love that team, Troy. Let's go to Thad. Daniels, Jones, Barkley, Kyron. A lot of running backs, the exact opposite of this. So this is more like a hero wide receiver build. Amon-Ra, Wicks, Dotson, Mooney, Burton, Wandale, Shark, and Claypool, McBride, Conklin. Not my cup of tea, but I see what you're doing. Like, I'm not gonna rip into it too hard. You know what? Everyone's got different drafting styles. Running back room is awesome. Receiver room, we'll see. Dotson's a nice upside pick. I think Wandale's a good upside pick. We'll see what Burton ends up becoming. Wicks is, as big as upside as it gets in that offense. So I'll say, a 7.7 for that team. And then we'll go to Will. Will's got Dak, Geno, Jacobs, Najee, stacked up, Lamb and DK, Cooks, Komet, Fant. Ooh, we got Pitts, Komet, and Fant. Love the tight end room. Receiver room feels, good. I don't love it. Some upside there for sure. All right. And then I think I saw the rest of that team. We'll go 7.8 on that team. I don't mind it. We'll see what those receivers end up being. But okay, guys, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Again, we were back from a long. No, we were only gone for 2 days off the live stream. We'll have day 75 tomorrow, consecutive stream. Again, I'm counting those 2 that I dropped. Those counted streams. I was still in the chat, so I'm counting those. Again, if you want to draft with me tonight, I'll probably be in some later underdog drafts. Doing some fast puppies. So stay tuned for that. Maybe we'll break down some of those teams tomorrow. But thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back tomorrow. Stay up to date on the Twitter. Again, I'll try and post the right time today. Shouldn't have a time zone problem for tomorrow's stream, but we will see you guys later. I appreciate the hell out of you guys again every single day, showing love. Whether it's your first time in the live stream or you're here every day, I appreciate the hell out of you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.